What's up guys, Omar Esop here. In this video today I'm talking all about the nutrition mistakes I have made in the past. I've messed up in so many ways, and hopefully some of these lessons I'm about to give you could take away and it'll prevent you essentially from making the same mistakes. Maybe I've been inspired talking to my boy Alan Aragon so much about nutrition, but I really remember 4 distinct mistakes I made early on into my lifting career that had a detrimental impact towards my gain. So without further ado, let's go right into it. Point number 1 I want to talk about. Calories are really important. So important that if you focus just on quality without ignoring quantity, you can still get fat. Case in point, my first year of lifting, back when we were calling foods clean and dirty, I thought to myself, I want to get big, I just got to eat a whole lot of food. So I did. What did I eat? Well, I ate chicken, I ate rice, and I ate olive oil, essentially, and then some peanut butter and so forth. Basically the usual staples, but I ate 5,000 calories. And you know what happened? I got fat. You know why? Because I don't need 5,000 calories. The key point is, no matter how supposedly clean a calorie is, if you go over a specific amount, over the calories you need necessary to either build muscle or just maintain your current body weight, you will get fat. And I realized that after I got 80 pounds overweight, and I was all flat. So calories are absolutely important. That's point number 1. Never mistake yourself. Quality is critical, especially for health and the function of the body. But if you ignore calories, you will get fat. Or the reverse, if you're not eating enough, you will not build muscle, right? It is essential. Point number 1. Number 2. Micronutrients, me ignoring them. So I just talked about eating too many, too much chicken breast and rice and I got fat. But if you ignore the micronutrients, okay, so your vitamins and your minerals, your body won't function optimally. All the various functions, let's say that zinc, magnesium, especially for males, let's talk about just basics like vitamin C, vitamin D, let's say from the sun. If you ignore the fiber, we could also mention, if we ignore these and we just focus on the macronutrients, right, like myself, I gotta get calories in, I wanna grow, then it will have a detrimental impact on your body and on your composition, how you sleep, your mood, how you train, your energy levels, every single thing. So even though there might not be calories associated with it, micronutrients are absolutely important. And that was a mistake I made, just focusing on the raw numbers. How many protons I'm getting, what are my carbs, what are my fats, right, without thinking, what's the source that I'm getting? So I made the first mistake of just eating too much fucking food, and then I made the second mistake and not looking at what I actually was eating, right, once I actually started tracking food. So micronutrients, absolutely critical. Third, we gotta talk about Periworkout Nutrition. These days, everybody's trying to come across as being hard. Oh, yo man, the anabolic window, what a joke. I got news for you. 4 years ago, if you look at what the prevailing opinion was before guys like Ronald McDonald and Alan in this meta-analysis now that him and Brad Broenfeld did, people were really freaking out about nutrient timing around the workout. I gotta get that anabolic response to insulin. Oh my, protein synthesis, I'm gonna lose all my gains, right? It was real. People really thought that. And I fell into the trap of assuming, 4 or 5 years ago when I first started lifting, that it was absolutely critical. That, finish my workout, high five, can't talk to you, gotta drink my protein shake. So most of these lessons that I learned, it's unnecessary rules that don't really apply. As you'll know if you watch the video on Periworkout Nutrition that I did with Alan, you'll know that yes, there is a benefit to consuming around that window, 4 to 6 hours, a meal before and then something after, so around 6 hours. But the idea that you need to specifically time it on a stopwatch, as soon as you're done working out, you got 10 minutes or your gains will be gone. You gotta go with your protein powder. That is false. And it is something, once again, in a lot of ways, bodybuilding, I could say there are a lot of unnecessary rules to try and make it harder than what it really is, sort of in a way maybe to punish yourself, I don't know, but I fell into that trap because it was, once again, a prevailing belief. And that's why I want to move on. Lastly, I want to talk about meal timing, or the need for what works best for the person. Once again, one of the old myths, you must eat every 2 to 3 hours, otherwise your body's not going to get the protons, you're not going to get any gains. But then also what happened, then intermittent fasting came, and that was great. It freed up a lot of time for a lot of individuals where they thought, I could eat food when I want. But one of the mistakes I made about 2-3 years ago was when I started saying, okay, I can space my meals out more, I started grouping them too far apart, and that didn't work for me. So I'm talking about meal timing with respect to the individual, what works best for them. And what I inevitably find, a lot of people are different, but if I space out my meals too far apart, I actually lose my appetite. So let's say if you have a meal, right, I have a meal in the morning and then I wait maybe 8-9 hours till I eat my next meal, I will not eat nearly as much food as if I had a meal 4 hours from then and then 4 hours after that. So the total quantity won't add up. That's something that I sort of ignored, or I decided to experiment with, and I found it didn't work right for me, and I found it was harder for me then to get the calories that I needed. So I'm talking about meal timing with respect to the individual, which is always important. Some people use intermittent fasting and it works great for them. I find personally for myself, having several meals throughout the day works best in order to get the calories I need. So nutrition and the individual when it comes to it. 4 mistakes I made, right? Getting fat by ignoring calories, then ignoring the essential micronutrients for the body to function optimally, peri-workout nutrition, trying to get those gains, and lastly, meal timing, making it harder once again on me than was necessary, doing what fits best with my lifestyle and what I like and how it works with my system. So guys, that's what I want to talk about. 4 essential lessons that you could take home with you. It really isn't that complicated, I'd say, nutrition when it comes to weightlifting. It is simple, you just have to apply it. So I hope this has been an informative video for you guys. If you liked the video, make sure to like the video, and I'll be seeing all my rascals in that next video. Peace!